I, female, was 19. I was looking for a room to rent in the city I was moving to for college. It was about an hour away from my family. I wasn't having much luck, and my mom started helping me look for a place. She had found an ad on CL for a room for 300 in a house. 300 bucks. Everything included. The homeowner was a man and he rented the additional rooms upstairs to other women while he lived in the fishnet basement. The ad stated he rarely ever saw the other roommates because he had a kitchen and his own entrance downstairs, and he preferred women because he had issues with male roommates in the past, partying and causing damage. We decided to take a look since it was the cheapest that we could find in the area. My mom and I went to the house to view it. Decent house, decent neighborhood. He opened the door and was very welcoming. He was middle aged, and the kitchen and living room was furnished nicely and clean. My mom loves to talk and get to know people, so they were engaged in conversation while I stood there quietly and observed the place. He then said he would show me my room. We head towards the staircase to go up, and as I thought, since he said on the phone my room was upstairs with the other roommates, but he opens another door and we follow. He takes us down the basement and opens a door to a very small room. Bro, no closet, no windows. He proceeds to say, "This is my room, and I will be sharing the bathroom in the hallway with him." And his bedroom did not have a door on it. I was definitely thinking of absolutely not. This is weird, but they were so deep in conversation that I couldn't interject. Mom, what are you doing? Like, did you forget why are we here? He then led us to the upstairs and shows us the other rooms which the doors were open and says they are currently rented. He then starts telling us elaborate stories about the other women. Not very nice stories describing drinking problems. My mom was listening intently, but I took the time to investigate further. I looked in all three rooms and the bathrooms. There was furniture, but not a single item in there that looked like it belonged to a woman. So basically, this man showed you the place he will hold you captive. Like, hey, and you have to pay 3,000 bucks to stay here, like a prisoner, and be my prisoner, and I can get to do whatever I want, and I don't have a door to my room, and that's crazy. Who in their right mind would accept that? I looked in the other three rooms and the bathrooms. There was furniture, but not a single item in there that looked like it belonged to a woman. No clothes or anything, only men's clothes in one of the closets. It was his room. He had no problem with me creeping around his tenants' rooms without their permissions. I then heard him tell my mom that he has some of his stuff in their closet. That's normal. So. But they don't mind. Bro, this story is like mental gymnastic. Like, he's stretching that shit. And I'm like, Why the hell would a tenant pay you for you to use their space as storage? I was feeling really uncomfortable and started moving them back downstairs as they talked. My mom had mentioned when we arrived that her and my dad were going on vacation the next week, but I couldn't go because I had to work. He brought it up again and that I should come by the next week and have dinner with him. Why? And the roomies to see if we could get all along. Spoiler alert, there is no roomies. Are you creeped yet? I said sure, and we left. Ah, me when I lie. As soon as we get in the car, I told my mom I will definitely not be living there. She was dumbfounded. I had to explain to her not only did he lie about the room I will be in it, that I was not supposed to be in the basement with him as well as share a bathroom with him, and he didn't even have a damn door. But also did he not notice how no one else even lived there? She still didn't get it and thought I was being paranoid and thought he was nice and it was a cheap deal. It was not a deal. It was not. How bad wanted your mom to be gone? Are you okay with your mom? I had to explain it to my stepdad, and when they are on the news, they are like, "I don't get it. There was no signs." And this motherfucker. She still didn't get it, and though I was being paranoid and thought he was nice and it was a cheap deal, I had to explain it to my stepdad and get him to tell her by no means will I be living there. Yeah, you can force me. You can't. I tried to report the post, but by the time we got home that day, he removed it. I think he planned on murdering me at dinner or abducting me and holding me hostage in the basement room. That had no way to escape. I hope that guy hits a tree with his car one day. Amen. Edit. Some details have been coming back to me since I've been answering all of your questions. This happened in 2011, so it's been quite a while. While he took us upstairs, there was a wide landing that was surrounded by the rooms. As soon as we got up there, he motioned towards one of the rooms and started these long, intricate stories about the woman who lived in there and talking about her alcoholism and crazy ex. He was very exaggerated in how he talked with a lot of gestures. My mom stood there listening to him. I don't know if it was a sheer distraction or she didn't want to be rude not listening, but either way, I don't recall her ever having a good look around those rooms. I went and locked. All doors open. Had neatly made beds with dark wood bed frames. Bureaus with mirrors and nightstands. There in nightstands. There were sliding mirror closets and they were empty except for one had men's clothes hanging pushed against one corner. Nothing was on the nightstand other than a lamp and nothing on the bureaus. Okay. I went into the bathroom and there was nothing on the vanity in them other than hand soap. I looked in the showers but nothing other than bar soap. The bedroom on the left had an empty suitcase lying open on the middle of the bed. This was one of the rooms with the empty closet. After seeing all this, I came back onto the landing and started slowly heading down the stairs. They were still talking and absent mindedly followed me down to the living room. That's when he mentioned dinner and we left shortly after. I think that's why my mom didn't notice a lot and didn't believe me at first. She didn't take more than a quick glance upstairs, and when we were in the basement, he was just as talkative. Yeah, he saw he can distract your mom. So a commentator on here who works with law enforcement pointed out this was probably a sex trafficking situation. The bedroom in the basement is where a victim is kept, drugged, and abused until broken, and then, oh my god, that's evil and trafficked. I honestly think this is more plausible with the situation as well, as my city is actually a hotspot for that. I'm so grateful we got out of there, and I hope my experience could help someone one day. Notice the details and get out of the situation safely. Stay safe and blessed, people. That's what I'm saying too. I hope this story will help you someday, and to notice all these subtle changes and be aware of your surroundings. Thank you so much for listening to me narrating this amazing story. So proud of this Redditor, and please, please, please don't forget what this story was like, and keep it in the back of your mind. Uh, if you like, share and subscribe and like and comment anything, like, really. Stay safe, people. Bye.